Hey guys, welcome to another Mentoring Monday. Have you ever wondered why you don't act on even your best ideas? And we all have incredible ideas now and then, but you're just not motivated to act on them. Why is this? It's because our minds are wired to protect us. I call the moment just after someone gives you a great suggestion, or when you come up with a great idea to help yourself. That moment I call the moment of hesitation, which is the title of today's topic. I'll learn more about this topic from motivational speaker and author Mel Robbins. A moment of hesitation is a brief pause, delay, or fleeting doubt before acting or speaking, usually created by uncertainty, fear, or a need to reconsider a decision. It acts as an often momentary internal conflict between taking action and worrying about the consequences. It's when a lot of self-doubt creeps in. It's our mind protecting us. We're just not designed to do what's scary. In order to change, we must do things that are difficult and are uncertain, things that we're afraid to do. Let's face it, when it comes to doing difficult things, motivation is garbage. Notice how we are only motivated to do things that are fun and easy. So why is it so hard to do the little things that will improve our life? Our minds are designed to stop us at all costs from doing anything that might hurt us. We all have a habit of hesitating. I call it the moment of hesitation. When we hesitate, it sends a stress signal to our brain called the spotlight effect. It magnifies risk and pulls us away from something it perceives to be a problem. We can trace every problem or complaint in our life to hesitation. Realize the following. As I mentioned, motivation's overrated. It's garbage. It's never there when we need it. I'm never going to feel like doing the things that are tough, difficult, or uncertain. But I'm only one decision away from a totally different marriage, a totally different life, a totally different job, a totally different income, or even a totally different body. Our life comes down to our decisions. If we change our decisions, we can change everything in our lives. So how do you close the gap? How do you discover your greatness? How do we solve our problems when it feels so overwhelming? We get trapped in the knowledge action gap. So what is this? We know what to do, but we can't seem to make ourselves do it. Like, for example, I want to lose weight, but I love to eat. I just can't seem to do it. Each one of us is just one Google search away from a list of instructions to change our life, if you think about it. But how do we get out of our own head and stop thinking about what we need to do and actually do it? This is a universal problem. If we are stuck, then we are in our head too much. It starts with the knowledge of what to do, and then we hesitate and think about whether we feel like doing it or not. To go from ideas to action, I want to talk about Mel Robbins' definition of the 5-second window. We know what we should do, and if we don't move within 5 seconds, our brain will step in and talk us out of it. Every one of us has this 5-second window. Mel Robbins calls this the 5-second rule. We know what we should do, and if we don't move within 5 seconds, our brain will step in and talk us out of it and sabotage any change of behavior. Our brain is wired to stop us from doing what is uncomfortable or scary. And it's our job to learn from how to move from these ideas that can change everything into acting on them. This sounds too good to be true, but it really works. The 5-second rule is to count backwards, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then take action. There's huge power in this 5-second decision. The decision that happens before our brain starts to bring in the self-doubt. Why does something so stupid and so silly really work? When we count backwards, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, what we're actually doing is interrupting habit loops in our mind, and it awakens our prefrontal cortex of our brain. When we hit 1, our bad habit's been interrupted. It has awakened that part of our brain that we need to change in our behavior when we are learning new things. When we hit 1, it's also a prompt. It triggers us to act with confidence to shift gears. It prompts us to move. It requires us to focus. It will eventually become a habit that prompts us to have confidence and courage. But in the beginning, it interrupts our patterns and behaviors that we normally do on autopilot. It helps us assert control. It teaches us how to be the kind of person who goes from just thinking about something to actually doing it. Wow, what a powerful topic. Does it really work? One way to find out, let's start doing the 5-second rule. Let's start doing the actions that we need to do before our brain talks us out of it, and to get us out of that moment of hesitation. So I'll see you again in 2 weeks. And remember, it's never too late to reinvent yourself. Cheers.